Hi, welcome to another video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. Alright, so I talked about playing this video in another video that I recorded. And I talk about Pam, she does this all the time. I say, if I'm sitting in the living room, like I'm sitting, TV's off, she'll come on, have a conversation. Or sometimes she'll just come, approach me, turn around, look at the television, right? Sometimes she'll look back at me and she will do the palm fixation drill and walk off. So here is an example of that. And this may look as if it isn't anything for those who are not aware of targeting and how you're being conditioned. But she does it, or my sister does it, all right, that I live with. When my sister comes into my bedroom to ask me a question, she'll do the same thing. She'll turn around, right? Put her hands behind her back with her palm open, or swing her arms down and twist her hand towards me as she's leaving, so I can see the palm of her hand, palm fixation. Okay?
Okay, these children, like Judy goes the same thing. The two kids will always want something different. It's very rare that they will both be on the same page.
Well, that's because they are.
No. Watch this. So now she's walking away, and she's turning. She turned to look at the TV. Right? She always does that, and I haven't confronted her on that yet. So she always does that. She start looking at the TV. Right?
It's just like,
And then we go back there. Right there. This is what she does. Now you see, if you look at her neck, I always turned. I thought the camera would have got her face. But she's looking at the television, right? Then she'll do this. Right, go back.
very rare that they will both be on the same page.
Well, that's because they are.
I don't know what happened. Why there's that cut. I don't know what's going on there. All right, but there she is looking at the TV, and she take her arm, swing it just like that. See right there. You see she's looking at the television, the TV, right? And then she'll just do it once, right? Okay. And she does that again, palm fixation. Then she walk off. You see how the hand no longer goes down, but she bends her arm, right? Both of her arm as she's walking away. So this is what I talk about when I talk about my targeting, okay, and what's being done. All right. Now, let me play this video. Let's switch the. All right. So this is a video that I.
Other cars and bikes revving the engine as they drove by. And then they had me on the remote no monitoring.
Okay, so let's go from where.
And that's their core foundation, right? So Christianity, its core foundation is murder and brutality. Islam, its core foundation is murder and brutality, right? And so look what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, across the street at the NY. The police, right? And you start hearing the sirens again, right? Okay, see it? Okay, like I said, look at this, look. Here's your bus to make the U-turn. Yes, you can flash your light. I am recording you. You see? So when they start doing stuff like that, that's because they like for us to be family, we'll be more concerned and caring for each other, right?
Okay, so she this kid right here.
So we gotta
And I forgot to mention this.
you know,
When he got on the bus,
they don't understand.
you came stand up right next to me, all right? And I'm sorry that the angle is now, vertical, whereas before it was horizontal. But, I'm just doing this for the video's sake, so you can get a better view of the screen that way. So anyway, so he gets him because he has a blue do-rag on his head. He walks towards me, takes his hoodie off, and just put it back on, right? So he comes, stands in front of me, takes his hoodie off. It's a blue do-rag, and I keep telling you about them using the color blue, right, in my targeting. So this is what they have been doing, right?
You have to get therapy, but in her mind, I'm the one that needs therapy. In her mind, right, I'm the one that's crazy, right? Meanwhile, she's gaslighting me, doing all of this stuff, right? And a lot of TIs may look at this like, why is Nigel always going through this shit with this woman? Why? Right? Why? And
like I said, when you have kids, it's and particularly in my situation as a TI and what they try to do, what they try to insinuate, the loneliness theme and all this other theme and having fam gaslight me and all this stuff. It takes an emotional toll. Yeah, I'm a smart guy, right? But again, when you look at what I'm dealing with, I'm showing you, in terms of how she keeps her place. And I used to clean up, and I still clean up, right? My back, like even tonight, I said to her, I said, you know what? I said, I changed your entire plumbing, right? My back was out for 2 weeks. Not once have you said, you know what? Let me give Nigel a back massage. Let me rub his back in with Ben Gay or something like that. Nothing. Yet she comes home, like she sent me a text. Oh, my shoulder is hurting. Can I get a massage? Right? I can be concerned about her health, right? Spend money on her in terms of getting her supplements to help her in terms of with her illnesses and stuff like that. Okay, and which like I said, I told her tonight, I said, that's you. I understand that, but you're that way with me. You're not that way with anybody else. Because I've seen how you're with other people. You're more concerned for them as opposed to you being more concerned for me. Right? So, this is the stuff that I have to deal with, and it's a tough situation. Like she called me tonight. Right now it is 1:23. She calls me at 12:15, actually like 12:15, telling me that my daughter is still up. And I said, well, put her to bed. Oh, she doesn't want to go to sleep and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, hey. And then she proceeded to tell me, hey, you wouldn't mind if I take the kids on a drive with another man. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I said, listen, you're a grown woman. You can do whatever you want to do. You've never needed my permission to do what you, obviously, because to do what you did what you did anyway, right? So now you want to ask me? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So, anyway. So this dude gets on the bus, and like I said, you see all the people wearing red. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. So as they was targeting me.
So, just to show you how they've conditioned our youth, look, he's sticking his fingers up his nose. His middle finger. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Yeah, here you go. You got the middle finger. Let me walk across the street, give him the middle finger. He's a dick. Yeah, you see the middle finger here? You see it? Dick? Right? So, yeah. That's what I got to do. I'm going to walk back again. I'm going to give him the other middle finger. Dickhead. Now look at her. Look at her. Look. See? Look. Hold up 3 fingers. Look.
Yep, that's what she
Look,
does.
see?
Damn, I did. Let me see if I
When I tell you how they
let me see if I got
see it, dick. Right?
Okay, let's go. As I'm walking,
Now look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look. See? Look. Hold up 3
she act like
fingers.
she's
Look.
waving to the guy in the
Look,
car.
see?
You know, when she does
When I
this.
tell you how they plan for contingency,
You know?
they plan for contingency. But guess what? I also plan for contingency. Now look at this dude over here in the red sweater. Look at him. Look at him. See, because they know.
Like I said.
Right? So you look, he comes over in the red sweater.
So yeah,
Because they know. Look at
they're
him.
they think that they're so slick in terms
There's
of
another
what
red.
it is that they're doing. You know? And you know, I'm just explaining it in a way in which they will no longer be able to get away with this shit. And I hope people look at this and hopefully get what I'm explaining, right? Because again, these are things that they always do. Okay? And because again, being microchip is what they're trying to prevent being exposed, right? The fact that they illegally microchipped me. All right, I was illegally implanted with a microchip, and they have been using directed energy weapons. Even this weekend, my son Ethan, you know, he was getting the same headaches that I get, right? And he was like, he woke up last night. I was on the couch, and he woke up and he came to me. He says, "Daddy, my head feels hot." I said, "What do you mean your head feels hot?" She's like, my brain feels hot." I'm like, "What do you mean your brain feels hot?" Okay. And today when I was leaving, when I was leaving, and I was to him to say goodbye to him, he did this to me. He just literally looked at me. And he did this to me, just just like that, right? So again, I know we've been hit with these weapons, right? With these sonic weapons, and then that's when I say sonic weapons, I mean with silent sound spectrum, right? Which is basically taking over the minds of anybody and get them to do things and say things, you know. There you go. But they'll try to discredit me as usual. They've always done that. Okay? They've always done these things. It isn't anything new. All right? There's nothing new. This has been done before, and they've tried to discredit the victims. Okay? Literally, they've tried to discredit victims who they've experimented on. Right? And so what we go through as TIs is nothing new. We just have to be the ones to take up the mantle, to stand up for yourself and for others and expose what's being done. And that's exactly what I'm doing.